guys, this is Marcaribe from the city of Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. It's a very uncommon thing that I usually say, hello everyone out there, this is Marcaribe from the city of Shenzhen, China, but not anymore, at least not for the time being, and not for a time in a while to be. And you must know why, because at this very moment, as far as I've heard, we foreigners are not able to go into China for a time frame that we are still unknown about when it's gonna end. But for the time being, I'm not very worried about that because I was having a good time here in Mexico, and I'm also keep doing my business as usual because I do have my staff back in China. So we are working normally, we are doing things as usual. So many of you guys have been ordering masks from me from Instagram. If you do not follow me in Instagram, you better go and follow me. My Instagram is Marcaribe, and I do publish a lot of what I do in a day, like not what I eat in a day, what I do in a day, like quarantine kind of routine, but I post updates about what is the products or the goods that we are shipping that very day, as well as when my clients receive their orders and they send me pictures and videos, testimonies. So many of you guys here in my English channel from China We Love have been ordering. For my surprise, there are so many of you that follow me for a couple of years already, and we're like, hey Mar, I am from China We Love channel. I'm a follower here in Instagram as well, and I've been like watching you are shipping masks because that's the main product that I'm selling right now, and you know why is that. So I have been serving with that to many of you guys. Thanks a lot for the ones that purchased the products. I have been shipping masks to New York, to Mexico, to London, to France, to Spain, Peru. It's gonna coming soon. Puerto Rico, Costa Rica, Guatemala. Yeah, like many countries. But Germany, by the way, yeah, maybe my Germany client is here. And it's gonna be like the first live stream that I do. So if you are listening to me right now, please do say something. If you can hear clearly or see me clearly at least. So this live stream is just like a test. I wanted to say, hi, I'm sorry that I haven't had enough time, or that I haven't dedicated enough time to edit some videos, because I do have a lot of material. I do have a lot of videos to edit from China, like my China travels, as well as, things that I have been recorded in the past, but I haven't been able to edit them because I have been really, really busy with the mask business. Like basically we are exporting two kind of masks. Well, we are exporting many different kinds, but the main two products, the wholesale products, are the KN95. I'm speaking Chinese and English. Okay, KN95, which is like the Chinese standard for the N95 mask, as well as the surgical blue mask that is called Sun Triple, yeah, because it has like 3 layers. So those two masks are the ones that are like, supposedly when this was, in the thing in China, they say that these were the two masks that were approved for the, for what it is. Anyways, apart from that, the masks that are made out of cotton, the masks that are just other kind of masks, like foam, they are not approved. They are not very, how to say? Yeah, just these two type of masks, which are disposable, but the triple mask is like one-time use, and the KN95, you can at least use it for 3 to 5 days. Depends on the duration of your usage, and the supplier told me, like each time you use it, you have to come back home and disinfect it with whatever disinfectant that you have at home. That is very important, but you can still reuse it the next day. So yeah, for those of you who are buying the KN95, just be aware that this is a disposable mask. It's not a washable one. It's not a reusable mask, because a lot of people are confused that this KN95 A lot of my followers in my Spanish channel that are receiving the mask are confused and are wondering whether they can wash this mask. No, you cannot wash it. You can just disinfect it. Once you have finished, once you finish using it during that day, you can disinfect it and just leave it there and use it the next day. That's the way it works. And as far as the supplier told me, like you can use this mask for a time period of 3 to 5 days, depending on the duration of your usage, of your intensity. Like, if you are a doctor in a hospital, of course, it might last even less. But I am very aware that a lot of people are in shortage of this product, so they are using it even longer periods of time, although it is not recommended. So I hope that you guys already have your masks. If you are watching this live stream right now and you do need masks, please follow me on Instagram, Marcaribe. A follower of mine here, Roger, is watching and he has been buying from me. He bought like 2 or 3 packages of masks, 2 or 3 orders. The first order was of 10 pieces. And I believe that the second order, how many pieces you order? Can you just write for us your testimony? Anyways, he received his mask a while ago, like 2 weeks ago or so, and he did a video for me. I disinfected once and throw it away. Really? What do you mean? You just use it one day, one mask? No, you can still use it longer, Don't waste. What do you mean you disinfected once and throw it away? These masks can be used for longer periods of time. At least you can get to use it 1 week, because some of us that are at home most of the time and just go out for grocery shopping, then you're just gonna use it for like 2 or 3 hours maximum a day. So the Chinese supplier, had in mind, like, if we go out to work the whole day, then we, like, let's say a time frame of about 8 hours, then we can still get to use it from 3 to 5 days. So if we just get to go out and use it for like 3 hours, then I guess it can last even longer. At least I am using mine for about maybe 10 days, because I just get to use it like 1, 2, 3 hours a day once I'm out. And once I'm back home, I will just disinfect it. So yeah, if you are in need of this kind of masks, KN95, go to my Instagram. I do have a highlight stories called Masks, and there I have created different kind of sets for your own consumption. Like, this is not wholesale, this is like personal consumption kind of package. Like, for example, the smallest quantity is starting from like 10 pieces of KN95, and then you can buy 50, you can buy 100. And of course, if you are interested in wholesale quantity, do also contact me in Instagram, and I will let you know how you can purchase like a bigger quantity, or I will quote you a bigger quantity if you're interested in that, because I have been shipping so many masks to New York. Thanks a lot for my clients of New York, as well as to Florida. I do have some followers here watching the channel that are from Florida, and they asked me some masks. I do have another flight attendant, hello to you if you're watching this, that asked me some masks. He's also based on New York, and he was just afraid to be flying without any protection. So I'm very, very happy that I could help to provide this product, like this, like, kind of life or death protection product at this very moment. And I did a price kind of, how to say, these sets are created with the intention of like providing my followers, my supporters, a very good and fair price for the quantity that is being sold. So you don't have to pay like, really high amounts of money for just one mask in your country if there is like a lack of them. And yeah, masks are made every day in China. They are producing millions, thousands, hundreds. So there is availability if you are in need of big quantities, as well as if you are in need of like small quantities. Do not worry about it. I can still provide you with the small quantities. There is no problem. We are shipping masks from like 10 pieces, one package, the first set. So yeah, maybe the guy that bought masks here, Roger, my follower, can give us some can write some things about his experience if you are still there, because like nobody's writing. Now I know it can be used for a week. Oh my gosh! So many people are buying masks and do not know that they can really get to use them like a few times. I was a little scared because it was very serious here, so I thought it's best to use one fresh one. No way! This mask, this KN95 mask, is a 5-layer mask. It's a very thick one. Like, when I was starting this live stream, I was not thinking I will speak about masks that long. Otherwise, I would have gone to pick my masks and show you guys. Maybe it's a good idea to show you what I'm talking about, because I'm just explaining the whole thing without letting you see what is the thing that I'm talking about. Hello, hello, ladies travels. Finally, someone is speaking in here. So these KN95 masks are disposable ones, but they can last for longer period of time compared to the ones that are surgical masks that just last for a day, okay? So just keep in mind that, because of course the K95, it has a higher price, and indeed you can use it for longer. Hello from Guangzhou. Hello. Hey, finally, some guys are speaking in here. So maybe I should get the mask for you two guys to see, because I don't want to make this live stream explaining about mask without me letting you see what is that I'm talking about. Would you like me to go to pick up the masks? Live chatting is fun. Yeah, I guess it is. Let me go and pick the mask. So right now I'm in my home in Mexico, and I had the lighting, but oh my gosh, it's gonna be so dark. Just bear with me, okay? Hold on. I'm still here. I'm gonna go and pick the mask for you to see what I'm talking about, because so many of you perhaps do need this information. In case you need it, now you will know about it. Okay, I like this lighting better than the lighting I have there. Okay, so I have the masks here. And Mexico, cool, I've never been there. Well, you're welcome to come over here. Okay, so now I don't like this lighting that much. I like the lighting outside better. I need to place the phone. Hold on. I have the masks now with me. Between you need what? Okay. How is the lighting here? Okay, now I have the masks. I was talking all the time about masks, but I didn't show you. This is the N95 mask. Okay? It says here, can you see that? KN95, which is the Chinese standard. For USA, you have like the American is N95. Once again, KN95 is there. Can you see? KN95. So this mask basically has like 5 layers, which is supposedly the best protection for you in this situation, for this situation. So in that case, the pathogen will not pass through this mask compared to other masks, like the cotton masks, you know, like textile mask is not recommended. It is not useful. Although a lot of people prefer that kind of mask because you can get to wash it and you can get to reuse it, and it's like a very cheap one compared to this one that is not it's not like one-time use, but you can use it for 1 week. Now, what is the other kind of mask that I'm talking? The surgical mask. This is also a good option. As far as I know, they recommend these 2 options, whether the surgical mask or the KN95 mask. Just these 2. Apart from these 2, of course, if there's nothing else, a fabric will be fine, yeah? Kuei Zhou from Elementary Chinese is in Mexico too. I know, he's my friend. Yeah. Anyways, these 2 masks are the ones that can make it through, that can protect you from the pathogen. Just these 2. If you have the choice of buying this over or another one, cotton made, whatever foam make, whatever other kind of textile or fabric or, you know, material, you better choose this over that one. I'm not saying you should buy from me, but this is the reality. This is protective one. This is protective one. Although this is cheaper and this is like simple, but It does have some protection compared to the cotton and textile fabric ones. Did you got that right? I am the mask lady. I have been selling masks for the past like 1 month. I did ship myself this mask directly from China. I did an unboxing in my other channel. I was about to make an unboxing in this channel, but I didn't, and the time just went by and I was more and more busy. So I'm sorry, guys. If you have any question regarding masks, do let me know right now because I am gonna be very happy to answer. In Mexico, the day only started. No way. In Mexico here, the day already finished. In Mexico, it's 11 or something like that p.m. That's why it's late, and that's why I have to put the light. Can you ship to Indonesia? Yeah, sure, we can ship. My friend there wants some. How should I put you in contact? Okay, once again, guys, my contact to get masks, it's through Instagram. I will send you a message there of the like small quantities or big quantity depending on your requirements. My Instagram is Marcaribe, so do go follow me there and just send me a text, send me a DM there of what is that you want, and I will reply to you as soon as possible. Okay, cool, thanks. I will go to Insta now. Let's Travels, thanks a lot. Okay, if anyone else here is having some questions regarding masks, please do ask now. Somehow this live stream ended up being about masks. How do you think my live stream skills are? Not very developed so far. Yeah, it's gonna be the first one. Hopefully it's just the first of many. And we can get to develop more topics over time, because at this very moment, I do think that I have a lot of topics of your interests, especially of these protection items that I'm bringing from China, because as far as we know, it's the only country that can produce massively this kind of products that we need. Those fabric ones, how long does the filter last? Oh, okay. I do have some fabric ones, which are also in my Instagram. Roger, my follower here, knows about them, and that's why he's like asking. So those fabric ones, which are made out of cotton, they do have filters. They have filters because these PM 2.5 filters are for the pollution, not the pathogens. But a lot of people think like, wow, this is cool, they have filters, they can protect me, but they are not better than these two ones. Okay, these are for medical use, like, I mean, you know what I mean. So yeah, the filters last for about 7 days. Roger, it says there in Instagram. I stated that in the story that I highlighted in Instagram. And each mask comes with 2 filters. So each filter lasts for 1 week, so you can get to use the mask for 2 weeks, and after that you can just keep buying filters if you want to keep using your mask, or just use it without any filters, because it's a cotton mask, so it still can be used. What were you planning to talk about today? Hi, where are you now? Still in Shenzhen? No, I'm in Mexico right now. Welcome you all to my channel from Mexico with love. I came here in December to spend the Christmas and New Year's Eve with family, and I stayed a few months after this whole situation changed, and now I'm still here, and I'm gonna be here for the time being. I'm having a good time so far here because I am having the chance to get to have my clients at the same time zone. You know, time zone is very important for business, because once I'm in China, it's not very easy to get in contact with them, since we are waking up and they're sleeping, and vice versa. So at this very moment, I'm here, and I'm gonna be staying here for the next few months, perhaps the whole year, as many of us are also very unaware of what is gonna be like in the future, our plans and China. I love live streaming. I've done it with a few YouTubers in China. Well, I'm not sure. This is gonna be my first live streaming. Just got out in time. I didn't got out now. I did left China last December. So I have been here for a while already, and I'm gonna be here for a while, I guess. Now here, difficult with visa because we can't make visa run. Yeah, thanks a lot for the ones that are writing me from China with love. Now you guys are the ones from China with love, because I'm from Mexico with love. I know that China is been changing policies and regulations and all kind of things. So I wish you really the best of luck there. I'm gonna be able to go back, perhaps not very soon, but of course I'll be back. My things are there, and also my staff is working from China, so my business is running smoothly without me there. And that was also happening previous to this. Like, I was traveling when you saw me traveling, and I was working at the same time because I had some people that helped me to work in the business, like, of course I couldn't be doing this without these people. Anyways, I think the live stream is already long enough. 20 minutes. It's been like a while. If you are satisfied with that, or if you have any other question, it's really good to hear you speak English. I know it's been a while. I guess that you guys miss me. I think this live stream could have been more cheerful, but I was just a little bit pissed off because I was doing a live stream in my English channel, in my Spanish channel, and the connection got cut off. So I started this live stream because I also wanted to make some content for this channel. And I started with a very serious kind of tone, which I'm usually not in that kind of mood. I want to go back to Taiwan next year. Have you been there? I haven't been in Taiwan, and I also do hope that I have the chance to go there to, tour around. Do more, Mar. Nice to chat with you. Thanks a lot. Did my super chat go through? Oh, you're so nice. Roger, this guy here just sent me a super chat of like 100 pounds. Was it 100 pounds? I saw it. When I was just looking at it, my live stream in Mar Caribe channel, Spanish channel, got cut off. And he was congratulating me, guys, because in my Spanish channel, I just reached 100K subscribers. Like, wow. And yeah, you're gonna be like, yeah, that's why you are leaving us here behind. No content for this channel. You love your Spanish channel, but it's just not the case. I guess, you know why is that? Because thank you so much. I guess it's because I have, like, my biggest market is the Latin market. So I put a lot of focus and effort on that. And when this situation happened, I had like a lot, like 70% of the orders are from my Mexico clients, Latin clients. So I was really putting more effort on making content related to the business, to the trading of these products in my Spanish channel, and not in this channel. And not to say that there aren't potential customers here or potential friends, people, followers that do really need this mask as well at this moment. But I just got washed away because that channel, of course, has a bigger reach, bigger audience, and that's why. But I do not want to think that this channel is less important, because this channel, in the English channel from China We Love, has been giving me like the best chances of my life ever. So I do want to keep creating content. If you enjoy this live stream, I'm not looking at my best today, but if you did enjoy this, do let me know which kind of subjects perhaps you wanna listen in the future. I do have a lot of things to talk about, and I can always tell you what is happening in my life, updates about, not about my life, but about the business and the trading of the mask, what problems we have encountered, some kind of like business cases, as well as, things and policies related to the exports that have been recently such a headache, because every day they seem to put new laws about the export of the masks, and also the shipping cost increases day by day, which is crazy. Thank you. Do you mind talking a bit more about the visa situation? How is it looking from your point of view? I don't know about the visa situation. I haven't really at this very moment, I do not have a visa to go back, so I will need to apply for one. But I haven't done that because I'm not planning to go back now, since there is not, I guess, free entry for us at this moment. So I will do that when the time comes. And when it's gonna be that, even if the borders were open now, I wouldn't travel, because we are crossing through the situation in my country and also in the USA. And the USA is usually my point of like layover, how to say, transit. So I wouldn't risk myself to do this kind of like super long trip back to China, because I'm working perfectly from here. I'm telling you, like this time zone is helping me lots to make like nice contact with my clients and get to speak to them in the same time that they are living. And once I'm going back to China, it's going to be a very different story. What is your business in China? I only found you recently in a collab video with Tribiden. My business in China is I do trade like Chinese products. At this moment, most of the clients, 99%, is just buying masks. For the ones that just arrived, I'm selling the K95 mask, 5-layer mask from China. We have all the certificates for export and for import to the USA, FDA, CE, as well as the what is this, surgical mask, triply, and also another models which are available. Good question. What is the weather like in Mexico? The weather is amazing, guys. I wish to make a live stream in the morning, perhaps tomorrow if you wish to. And I'm gonna show you around a little bit of my Mexico. I mean, my home. You know, whatever the Spanish channel has, just do an English version. That's what I was doing, you know. Previous to this, I was just like doing one video at a time in the Spanish channel and then one in the English channel, one and one. I was just dividing the time, but recently I just got washed away, just as I said. I have an M type 10 years, but I don't have when I will be able to go back. I am also married to a Chinese person. Thank you for all the info. Wow, Shadow, thanks a lot also for sharing with us. That is very interesting. So at this very moment, your situation is like you cannot go back because there is not an open border for you to enter, right? Just like all of us, the rest of the foreigners. That's what I'm understanding by your message. Although you are married to a Chinese and you have a 10 years visa, you cannot go back. So yeah, since you work remotely, going back to China is not a priority. That's so correct. Like, that's so right. And thanks for the answer. Have you always loved business? You know, business is something that you get to love and you get to also not love at times when difficulties come. You get to be so stressed. In this week, I was really so stressed under big pressure because we have payments coming from clients, of course, and we have a lot of pressure because they need these masks ASAP. As we all know, it's an emergency worldwide. The Chinese suppliers are not really giving us that big of a quantity per day, so I have to divide the quantity that I get through my clients, and I get just to ship them a little bit of the order each day. For example, if one client bought like around 30,000 masks, perhaps each day I can get to save for him like 5,000 or 10,000 and ship. Or if his requirement is just to ship the whole thing at once, then we have to wait until we accumulate the quantity that he purchased it and send it. But it's quite, you know, a quest because also they are changing the policies, the requirements. For example, previously they want the FDA and CE printed in the box. Now the FDA cannot go printed in the box unless the company has a medical kind of certificate for FDA. And it's just a lot of things that we are, you know, going through. A lot of my friends from the Spanish channel have been encountering difficulties because they thought that it was easy and they just purchased some masks from China from any supplier, or some of their friends or couple loved ones bought some products in the shop next door and they just thought it was easy to go to DHL or FedEx and get them stuff to be shipped to them. But oh, surprise, they say, no, we cannot just ship this whatever product by DHL at this very moment. But I do have the power to ship them. Why? Because we have been researching exhaustively for the suppliers that do own the certificates and the documentation for the export process. It's just about the export process. It's not very much about DHL do not want to be shipping these items, but DHL is allowed to export these items unless you, how to say this word, unless you, you know what I mean. Now it's late, I'm tired. Hey, green girl, hello, Serpensa. Yeah, So I am very red now. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you. From Mexico, we love. Okay, so yeah, I was saying that that is the case. So in any case that you are just thinking, oh, I want to buy some masks and I want to get to, you know, he's my admirer. Anyways, you guys, if you need this kind of mask, just go to my Instagram. I do have some sets of small quantities there, and if you're interested in big quantities, let me know and I will quote you the best price for your requirements. Okay, any question, or you are done with that? Because if you do not have questions, then I will just finish the live stream here and I will make another one tomorrow telling you more about, you know, the updates, because it's been a very hard week this week. The guy who introduced me to Green Girl, thank you. Anyways, so yeah. Okay, I was a little bit 加油你需不需要口罩啊 No, sorry, I'm just telling my followers about my mask business. Good night. Thanks again. Good night. Thanks a lot everyone who was online and who listened to me for a while. I will be making more in the future to come. I will let you know. Keep going. Good night. Kisses from Mexico, we love. Bye bye. 再见你们 bye bye啦 I'm so shy because of Serpensa. Okay, bye bye lah